Good day, welcome to Martinez Design. In this tutorial, we focus on the elevation, starting the elevation one after the other. That we'll be able to finish it off. So, in the last episode, we create the roof and adapt it to this pattern. So this time around, we want to cover the part of the roof and continue to model the elevation. Then we'll quickly dwell on the window side here and do what we need to do to fit on with the perspective of the design we have. So I'm going to go to level 2. So that's why I'm going to start the whole process and do what I need to do. So the first thing I need to do is to create the wall for this. So I'm going to say wall. So from here now, I will have this in place. Okay. And do the same thing at the back for only that side. So I'll go to 3D. Then what I need to now is I will just like align the wall to the roof. So just say attach. The same thing here too, attach. So that's all I have in this particular space. So the next thing is the front one. So how do we do this? This is not going to follow the same pattern of this one because this one is hidden. So I'm going to go to level 1. So that level 1 now, yes. So I'm going to draw this another wall layer upon this wall. So I'm going to stay from here. Then I'll drag it up. So there's another wall layer here. So it's not going to cover because I'm going to give the space for the window to stay. So I'm going to go to start elevation now. Then we'll drag it up. So I'll drag it up to as far as I want it to be. So it's going to be like that. So here now I can now edit whatsoever I want to edit. So you can drag it down as well. Then here you just need to edit. So you can use opening wall to do the editing or do whatever that pleases you. So let me just use opening wall. So I'm going to edit that by using open wall. So I will just click open the wall like that. So I'm done with this. So I'm going to leave it this manner. You can start dragging it up and up. So when you look at it on 3D, this is what you have. So you have not finished yet. So now, as it is now, I'm going to go some decorative activities around here, which is going to go flow with what I want to do. So I'll go to level 2, then select create similar thing. So here I will start dragging it here, then I'll move it down because all the walls around this place is going to be hidden. So we'll drag it to the last part. Okay, so I'll go to west elevation, sorry. So from the west now, I will start dragging them to fit into the position where like this. Okay, I think this is done. So I can use a line to finish everything so that they will be at the part with one another. So I'm going to go to 3D now. This is how far it is. Now let me focus my attention on the corner window here. So what we do here is that I don't want to use any other apparatus, something, just a simple straight something to do and you finish it. So I'm going to go to east for instance. Sorry, west elevation for instance. So I will click on the wall, select the wall, and I will click on open wall. So now I can drag this, I can decide whatever I want to decide here. So I just like clicking. So you can decide any kind of measurement for yourself at this level. So you just click here, you can adjust it. So from offsets, so this one is, so I'm going to use 2300, or let me use 2400 for the heights, while the below is going to be 500. I want it to be very tall top, so like that. So I've adjusted that. So I can now go to front elevation and do the same thing as well. So I'm going to go front elevation, select this wall and say open the vertical as well. So this one has given me references, so I'm going to work on that. Just click. Then what do you need now is that you select this again, you do the measurement 24, then 500. I think that should be good. So when you look at it on 3D, everything should be in a close aligned pipe. So now this is it. Now the next thing you now need to do is to go to your floor plan. That's this time around we're going to model the window. So you go to architecture, say component, model in place. So model in place, you can use extrusion, any kind of extrusion whatsoever you want to use. So I'm going to check on window, like here. So windows is my choice. So I'm going to use windows. Then I will say Windows 1. Depends, you can change the name, but just let it have the family Windows something. So yeah, I will just like, let me draw sweep. So sweep is more better for me because when I want to be adjusting it later on. So it's more, let me just use sweep, and I'm going to go create and say sweep. I will just draw from here. Yes, so I'm going to draw it here too, and I will return it to this position. So I have my sweep, so I'll click finish. So I want to edit the profile, then I will go to start elevation. So from here I will just draw around the, so around what I have done here, the line of references here is what I'm going to draw around. So you click on this, so check the thickness. So thickness is 15, you increase it to 20. So from there you can now say okay, finish. Yes, can finish it now. Then you now go to category and select, I think I have aluminum 9 glazing. So let me just use this glass. So I have the glass already. So you just click like that. So as you have it now on this, before you finish, you can imagine. So this is what you have. So the glass is being stated. Now I want to create a window wood, which is embellishment around that position. So I'm going to create on a create. So here I'm using the same. So what I do now is that I'm going to pick on 3D to do what I want to do. So I will just pick here. So I'll pick another one, pick, then pick, then you pick. So what I do now is trim. Okay, if you trim it and it's obeys, definitely that they are all in a close align. So you click finish. Then let's go to start elevation. So from here now we say edit profile. Then you do the needful by dragging. So just like taking a little bit of a gap. And then you look at what you are doing. I think with this now, yes, 224. Okay, let me make it come outside. So let's say 260. Okay, so I'm going to click finish. I will click finish. So it has followed the path. So I can later on I can start editing them one after the other. Just let me just use this white. Then I'm okay with this. So look at it from here now. This is the corner window that I have. So it's a window family. So I create the opening, and so you can edit this if it's not beautiful enough to use. So let me just give it a little bit editing sweep. So here I'll just select and say edit profile. So edit profile now, I will stretch it out, then drag it up. Hey, sorry, cancel. So I'm going to click finish and click finish. So you see now it's coming bogus. So that is it. So that's just a simple way to do that. So the elevation are coming out one after the other now. Then we're going to continue to focus on what we want to do. So the next thing I need to do is that I want to use to create, so the fashionist aspect of it, I'm going to work on them one after the other. So go to level 2, drag this one to meet up with this. Okay, so now the next thing I will do is model in place. So I'm going to say casement. So click here now. So I will use sweep again. So instead of main, I'm going to pick line. So I will just use normal line to do everything I want to do here. So pick all the external references line. So close it all. I think they are all adaptive now. Okay, so now you click finish, then you go to profile, start elevation, click open, then you drag and drop. So I'm going to drag for me now. Good. So category, you can change the material category here. Just to select the white. Later I'll be changing some of this material for the purpose. So 3D, you see this is what I've created on it. So you can adjust it now. Go to start elevation, edit. So you can, if you are giving you edit, just click on this line so that you'll be able to reference the line very well. So edit here now. Yeah, adjust this to the top. Adjust it to the top. So click finish and click finish again. So you have issue with this one that goes on. So you edit it by clicking it. Edit sweep. So from level 2 is that's where you adjust it. So edit is becoming too long. So let it stop at this position. Good for you. So that is how the elevation of this part it is for now. So we are able to demonstrate the window aspect, and so in the next design we are going to make the coloring out and everything to be more perspective and unique. So but before we go, let's quickly do the last part of what we have in this place. So I want to create a fascia for this roof. So I'm going to use the same method by saying click model in place, model. So here I'm going to use, instead of using, I'm going to use ceiling instead of using normal fascia board. So I'm going to use ceiling to do that. So the reason is that this ceiling will allow me to bring in whatsoever I want to bring. So I'm going to say extrusion. So I'm going to use pick any plane. Planes will be done for me. So I'm going to use this particular plane to work that out. So I'll just draw the line, or I'll pick the line. It's better I pick that line. Good. So now I just start adjusting everything one after the other. So 100. So here you have it like this. Then you place it back. Okay, now you click, then you say finish. So what is the issue? So the issue is telling you that there is an issue here. Okay, I think that's it. So here now you change the material category. You can use the same white. We still work on this. So now you go to west elevation. You select this, then you drag it. You drag everything. You drag everything you see. So you drag again. You drag to this position. Good. So that is it. You can adjust to very minimum. So that's what you have now. You see the elevation and everything is coming out one after the other. So good. So 6 save. So I'm going to delete. I don't know the meaning of this one, so I'm going to delete that. So this is it. So you have this in place now. You can work on whatever you want to work on. So I'm going to drag this one a bit down so that not have collision with that. So you see the elevation is becoming something that we want. So the next tutorial now will focus on how we add more do the elevation of part 2. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. God bless you.